Hey Rastafari, just going to conclude there with what I here regarding Selassie is not a deity. So let me just finish this part here from I book, Rastafari over Illuminati. Um, okay, this statement shows I don't know man or even the Son of Man, Christ emanated but came out from God. Christ was born of his mother Mary, and by his destiny and liberty became one with Jah. Jah first sent Christ born from a virgin to show I the way to life. But afterwards, people made the excuse that they can live without sin or be seen with Jah. They made the excuse that because Christ was born differently, then it was possible for him to live that way, but for not for us because we are born of a father and mother, which again shows the brainwash game of the Western Babylonian system. That like the detractors will say, and this is a picture of the Alexandrian picture of Christ that I showed in my first vid earlier, and this is a picture of Abba Janoi, Eli Rastafari, and this one here says early painting of Jesus, Emmanuel, the Son of the Almighty Jah. And this is the father, that picture of his Imperial Majesty. He is Zeus in his kingly character. Haile Selassie, Jah Rastafari. So again, the detractors would say, Selassie was born of a virgin. I mean, he wasn't born of a virgin. He came through the conception of sex and this and that. So he's a sin. He's sin. He's this. How can Christ come back in the form of birth or God come back? Well, they obviously haven't read Revelations 12, which explains about the male child caught up into the throne and the throne of God and the woman in the wilderness, which I will touch on the video very shortly, brothers and sisters, and I'll break that down using some of this material as well. But another thing that the naysayers will say is that, Selassie had kids. How can he be righteous? How can he be godly? And he had kids through intercourse. Well, here's from my book again. This is a note here that in mentioning when he, meaning Christ, and this he being the pronoun, Christ being the noun, and the pronoun is used instead of a noun to follow a noun. Therefore, by substitution, Christ shall see his seed is the object by substitution. He shall see his seed, meaning that he shall see his children. And so saying he shall see his seed, i.e., he shall see his children. But Jesus didn't have children in his first advent. So in the second Selassie visit, he should have kids. And in fact, Selassie begot kids. And this is from, I'm trying to find the verse here. It says, this is, pleased to so again, it shows you that Christ, when he comes back the second time, he shall have kids. He shall have seeds. And of course, we are the spiritual adherers to his seeds. And we are the ones that are the seeds to him. Because we are his children, not in flesh, but in spirit and truth. So again, that those who will detract saying, well, Selassie, I can this and that. Well, the proof is all there. And again, his majesty never denied his divinity, never denied who he was. And this picture right here will show that. Now, look at the Ethiopian royals. This is the time of his majesty against the fascist invasion that was about to happen. They're all bowing, giving Isis unto Jah Rastafari. Now, would you think if his majesty did not think... There you go, brothers and sisters. Get a little zoom up there. Now, look at that picture. Do you honestly think that his majesty, if he didn't think he was divine, would say, stop, 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 don't worship me? No. His majesty knew he was divine, but he was humble. Even in one book I read that, I think it was Udendorf or somebody said, well, his majesty never said much about his faith or who he was. He kind of kept to himself. So again, his majesty knew, but he was humble about it. And again, He was mortal like Jesus Christos was. And he is truly divine because he did not say he wasn't divine. And this picture here is proof of that. These are royal Ethiopians fighting for the John King, as I do in the spirit battlefield of spirit and truth. So give thanks, brothers and sisters, for watching and listening to our lectures and reasonings. Leave comments on my YouTube page and more videos to come. Job blessings for you for the rest of the day, and look forward to seeing you in God Jah's grace. Holy Haile Selassie, Jah Rastafari.